says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to him. He said my life's a bore. So quit my wonder 'cause it's bringing him. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? To control. So I better hold on.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And this will work out quite well. He'll get us all the way out to the 30-yard line. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6.
Bombers. Ready. Away.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Broncos.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. And that is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Denver. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
The kick is good.
exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the draw, this is Smith. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Smith. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he'll lunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time. It's Smith. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
The goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. On the handoff, it's Smith. And he's in! Touchdown, KC. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau. He gets in there and drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. Up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 11. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
16 yards.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
To give up the middle to Smith. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 30 yards.
And the Broncos first down.
Nix going to keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. All alone is the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Nix from the gun on third down. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Denver. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Run inside with Smith. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So from the 25, it's second and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. A first down throw for Nix. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
At the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A run with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moves.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Zone read, a give to Harvey. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they...
Good blocking, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
48-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Smith. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here's a 2nd and 6. Smith again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They have the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is Continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. No issues there. This one is good. And the Chiefs will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Flush to his right, and Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the 1st down. Now the Broncos going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hold on a second. Ready. Right here.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. And a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
To throw is Nix. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Hold on a second. Ready. Right here. Captain.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That's swung out to Harvey. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's pumped by Harvey. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That is not going to do. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Pass complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
On first down here, it's Smith. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2. Once again, it's Smith. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on third and short.
A loss of a yard.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6.
Yellow.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Nice Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd down and 3.
Yellow! 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 15! Right side!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hold on a second! 11, catching, bombers.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
This is intercepted. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Broncos 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the zone read, this is Nix. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
That's good.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
50-yard line.
Hold on a second! Hold up! Hey!
Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Motion man is Hyatt. Second down. Nix. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Mahomes. They'll try to hit him with a screen, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
At the 16-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abonaconda. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
43!
Here's Mahomes. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Motion man is Hyatt. A first down throw for Nix. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. going to keep this again. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Third and long for Mahomes. He'll air one out for Palmer. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the give, it's Smith. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the handoff, it's Smith. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, KC.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Now a run with Smith. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. It is second down and 5. They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Nix. This one taken in by Hyatt.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
And he somehow managed manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
That's another Broncos first down.
He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Here comes second down. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
One-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Mahomes on first down. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. On the draw, this is Smith. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Third and long.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
You know, as they say, hindsight being 20/20, but they probably would have been better off just leaning on the ground game to close this one out. Instead, they decided to put the ball in the air, and now in the blink of an eye, all the pressure suddenly shifts to their defense to try to close this one out.
Here's 1st and 10. Throw it. Nix. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
First down, Denver.
To throw is Nix. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Here we go again.
Now on 2nd and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Bombers.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in, and he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That is caught out wide on the RPO. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. Down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play there in overtime. A gain of 66 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Smith. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes.
spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Motion man is Hyatt. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He connects with Mims. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. A run once more. That's Harvey. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver first down.
A gain of 12. First down to Denver.
On the give, it's Harvey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So now, a big spot coming here. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.